Are you subscribed to our YouTube channel? Let's walk you through it. If you are watching one of our shows, just click the subscribe button below the video. If you are using youtube.com, just search for My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop. At the top of the page, you will see a subscribe button. Click subscribe, then click the little caret to the right. You will see a list of how you want to be notified of new content. If you want to be the first to know about new things, click all. When watching one of our videos, consider giving us a thumbs up by clicking this icon. It really helps us out. Now you will be notified as soon as a new video drops, and girlfriend videos will appear in your YouTube feed because you don't want to miss a thing.
Hello. Oh my goodness, Jackie, you missed out on yesterday.
Yes, but I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss out today.
I love it.
So
super cute.
Yes, it is really darling.
Absolutely fitting. And now we can say today the weather is appropriate for this kind of wear, right?
I'm glad I wore this
We're
today.
getting lots of rain today here in Utah, and we love that, don't we? All right, everyone. We're so glad you're here with us today. Welcome to 3 Themes Live, where theme number 1 is something to smile about, theme number 2 is something to learn, and theme number 3 is something to discover. Let's go. Everyone, welcome to 3 Themes Live. I'm Kris here at my girlfriend's quilt shop, and so excited to be here for another day this week as we talk about our theme, Stitched and Bewitched. That's right, we are doing a Halloween theme this week, and it has been a blast so far. And we're only into day 2. I cannot wait to share with you what we have in store, and I've got my friends. I've got Cheri and Jacki. Oh my goodness.
My spooky, scary skeletons.
Yeah, spooky, scary skeletons. Wow.
That's where
Wow, where did that come from? I don't know. It's like my children, you know. Jessica, Caitlin, whoever it is. Right, yeah, just you. You start naming the dog's name. Yeah.
Yes, it's true.
Have you guys been there?
All the time.
Okay,
yes,
all right.
The time.
Well, I think before we begin, we have some congratulations in store for somebody sitting in the green chair.
Yes, we do.
Yes,
we do.
I'm a grandma.
Yeah.
So fun.
Welcome to the Grandma Club.
Yes.
So good.
Oh my goodness, how's the little guy doing?
He is doing good. He was born on Thursday, 8 pounds, 13 ounces.
Wow.
So
He's a big one.
Big guy.
Yeah.
And lots of dark black hair.
Really?
And at first it was curly, and they bathed him and they blow dried it, and now it's fluffy.
They blow dried his
They
hair.
didn't, but it just looks like.
I'm like, wow.
Wow, he got the whole salon. Yeah.
So cute.
Oh my goodness, we're excited. Mom and baby are both doing
they're
good.
both doing great.
And how's Dad doing?
Dad is, I had to get mad at him because I went down on Sunday to visit, and he had been asleep until 1 in the afternoon. I'm like, you can't do that. You're here to help. So I think he got better, and he set his own alarm to get up.
Good.
Yeah.
Good job, Mom.
Yes.
But now they're good.
Oh my goodness, how fun.
So
That's
cute.
so exciting.
Yeah, that is
There's
exciting.
nothing like it. Am I right, ladies?
It's
and
so
gents
true.
out there.
It's
I know
so,
so many
so
of
true.
you are grandmas and grandpas out there, and it really is a pretty
Yes.
good gig.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Well, today we are going into our scary stories that we asked you about. A few weeks ago, we put a call out to see if you have had a scary story that has happened in your sewing room, and we've seen it all, truly. And the good news is, Abby blurted out.
Okay, that's good. That's
So we
good.
got Band-Aids, we got ouch marks over any of the blood and gore. But what it tells us is that sometimes in your sewing room it can be a little scary if you're not careful. So a few of you wrote into us and told us your story, and we're here to share it. So Jackie, why don't you start us off?
All right. This one is from Pam DeFroig. I fought the blade and the blade won last night. Well, here's what happens when you stay up way too late.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, there's been a lot of those, hasn't there?
I said, a lot of them.
You know what? I think it just feels fitting that we should break out into a song or something, right?
Exactly.
I
I
fought
know.
the blade and the blade won.
And the blade won.
Yeah.
Yes, let's do it.
The musical. That's what we'll call it. I fought the blade and the blade won. The musical.
Yes.
Oh, don't put it past us, folks. You
You
never
just-
know what's going to come up next.
You just wait.
Oh, Pam, we're so sorry to
Yes.
hear about that, and we completely understand. All right, Cheri.
All right.
You've got one to tell us
I've got
about.
one. Judy McNew. I was embroidering several years ago and got my hand too close to the needle, and it went through my middle finger on my right hand. The machine just shut down with blood going everywhere. I was trying everything with my left hand, but it wouldn't work. Finally, I saw my screwdriver and got it with my left hand. I was able to reach across and come back over upside down and got the needle unscrewed so I could get the presser foot up. Called my fireman's son. I didn't know if part of the needle was still in my finger. It was so scary, and I don't like the sight of blood. But I was okay with a Band-Aid.
Judy!
Oh,
Judy, my
goodness.
friend.
Judy, that-
Wow.
Wow.
You were stuck to the machine.
I said,
It's like panic. And what if your phone wasn't close enough?
You're right.
You could have been stuck there forever.
Oh,
You could have
and
bled
ever and
out.
ever and ever.
I mean-
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
It is crazy. So
That is crazy. So Judy, we're glad you are alive to tell the story.
yes, yes.
Wow, that is crazy. All right,
Oh.
guys. Well, we hope that, I don't know if it brought a smile to you today, but we hope that it made you, just feel a little bit more like, okay, I guess I'm normal if something like that happens, because unfortunately it's happened to a lot of us, right?
Yes.
So thank you for sharing those stories. We've got a few more to share tomorrow, so don't miss that. All right, that wraps things up for theme number 1. Let's head on to theme number 2, and we're talking the serger today, but with a twist. The thing about sergers, and I think this is only fitting as we talk about scary stuff, right, is that sergers can often be intimidating to a lot of us out there. In fact, if you've had your serger in the closet even, or not even taken out of the box, it's time to take it out, because actually serging is a lot of fun. And we're going to show you how to do what's called Serger Crochet. And of course, we're playing along with doing it on a witch hat. So stay tuned, because we'll be back right after this with Cheri and Jacki at the Serger. Remember that 3 Things Live is where we always have something to make you smile,
Something to learn.
and something to discover. Let's go. We
are so excited to teach you a new technique.
We're going to talk about thread sketching. It
Thread
worked out great.
sketching is more when you just use your thread
I'm using my thread. So,
to make the design.
so first thing you're going to do, you're going to practice straight lines.
Don't try to go too slow with it. That's a little bit easier.
Got a
Stem. Okay.
stem. Here's a tulip for you right
Okay,
here. So
perfect.
you're going to draw one on here, okay?
We're using a friction
Use
pin,
a regular
right?
friction pin. You got to practice. You got to start somewhere, Allison.
Okay. You said you didn't bring your first one.
I did not bring my first one. I was too shocked. I thought I was
Okay,
a better
this is
artist
one of
than
those
that.
fringy top tulips.
That's okay. Those are beautiful. And then you
You
can
guys
go
all
in
know
and
what I'm
color it.
talking about, right?
I do. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, yes. Yeah. See, that's great.
Hi, Jackie.
Hey!
How are you doing?
Doing well.
I am so excited to be talking about the
Well,
sergers.
I cannot wait to hear what you have to say today.
Because you taught me everything I know. So we're going to take
Well,
just...
in case you don't know, I'm Jackie.
And I'm Cheri.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about Serger Crochet specifically and some fun things on the serger. So we're going to show you really quick kind of what we're looking at is look at how cute these witch hats are.
Oh, this is so adorable.
Isn't that fun?
I love this. And I love that you use the metallic thread
Yeah.
on this one. And was this just regular serger thread, or was it a special weight?
It's a special, this is the heavier weight. So,
So cute.
we've got that, we've got it right here. So there's the thread right there.
Oh,
so it's
'cause
the
see,
glamour,
look.
yeah.
Because you can actually see the purple on the other
Yes,
side.
isn't that fun?
That is really fun.
So, and I want to show this one too. This is just a green, it's the same on both sides. But what's interesting about this is those were at the same settings. So let's take a look at how you serger crochet. We're gonna show a clip, and this is a series of videos that we've been working on, and it's on our YouTube in a playlist for the sergers, and it has some great information and some amazing camera work, so you can actually see what's going on with that serger. Let's take a look. Hi, it's Cheri with my girlfriend's quilt shop, and we're back today to go over Serger Crochet. Such a cool technique to add a little bit of ruffle with your thread. And it's fun to get that serger out and play with some of those decorative threads and see exactly what your machine can do. Today we're going to be using some Decora Madeira thread that is a 12-weight thread. I put a different color in our upper and our lower looper so we can take a look at what the machine is doing. We also are going to be using our clear foot. And this is our regular foot, and this is our clear foot. We're going to go around our project once with the blade up and using the edge of the blade to trim off our fabric. But when we come back, we're going to be doing a little bit of air threading. And when you do that, you want your needle to go into the edge of the threads. So we will use the guides on our foot, and right here we will be using this one. And the clear foot makes it a little bit easier to see exactly how your fabric is lining up, so I highly suggest a clear foot for this project. We are going to be serging around 2 pieces of flannel that are wrong sides together. If you're using just plain cotton, we suggest that you use either some Kimberbell fusible backing or some SF101 to help stabilize your fabric. To start Serger Crochet, you can either thread for a 4-thread overlock or for a 3-thread overlock. I'm going to go with a 3-thread wide overlock because I think it helps me just a little bit better. We're going to do this project 2 ways. We're going to show you how to do it on a flat piece, and we're going to show you how to do it in a circle. Let's go over to the machine and look at the flat piece. So over on our machine, our settings are that our needle is in the 01 position, and it's threaded with regular serger thread. Our length is going to be set between a 2 and a 4, and we're going to show you exactly what happens with that setting. Your width is going to be a 7.5 because you want the widest stitch possible on your machine. Your stitch selector is at an A, your differential is in neutral, and your upper looper is up, and on the first pass around your fabric, your blade is going to be unlocked. And your subsidiary looper is to the right. Your wave selector should be an overlock. And for this project, I like to slow my machine down a little bit. Let's close it up and start serging. So to start with, we're going to start with our length on a 4, but we're going to look at some of this and see exactly what it can do to our project. When I get to the end, I'm going to take about 2 stitches off the edge of my fabric. And then I'm going to lift up my foot and pull this straight back so that the stitches come off of the stitch fingers. I will flip it over and put my fabric back under my needles. At this point, I'm going to turn off my knife, so I will lock it, and I will line this up with the second groove so that my needle is going in my stitches, but the rest of my stitch is formed off of the project. Put your foot down, and you're ready to sew. Once again, when I get to the end, take 2 stitches off, lift up your foot, pull straight back, flip, line it up under your foot. So this time we're going to change our length, and we're going to make it, let's go down to 2, and it's going to give it just a little bit of ruffle. And then let's drop it down for a 1 for even more ruffle. As this goes through, make sure that you keep your ruffles down flat as it goes through under your foot. Look how cute that turned out. With those dual threads, you're able to see which thread is on each level, and you can see them alternate. Let's go take a look now at how to do this in a circular motion where we don't flip our project back and forth. So over at the machine, when you're switching back to your project, make sure you check your length and your knife position to make sure they're in the right position to start. I've got this set to a 4, and my knife is back on. Once I get all the way around, I'm going to lock my blade so that I don't cut any of my stitches, and then I will lift up my needle and pull my project just a little bit to the left. We're going to go around once with our length in the same position. Now that we've gone around twice, let's change our length to a 1 so we get that ruffle on there. Here's your project, and your Serger crochet is all done. All you need to do is add a little bit of fray check, add it to this, and then let it dry before you snip it so that your threads stay together. We hope you have fun adding some Serger crochet to your next project. What did you think?
That was so amazing. Cheri, you did an awesome job.
It's because you taught me
Good
everything.
job. I love it, because I think sometimes people are very intimidated by what the serger actually does.
Absolutely, and so many are so intimidated that they're still in the box.
I know of one, we heard what Donna, I think Donna.
Yes.
Donna, if you're
Donna.
watching this, get your serger out of your
Anyone
box.
who's watching it who has their serger in the box, just
Get it out.
because what you need to do is just start playing with it. So
Yes.
just think of that and just be like, hey, I'm gonna grab some scraps, I'm gonna grab some thread, and I'm just gonna play.
This is an amazing thing.
It is.
Because it looks like you crocheted it. It makes, I love the little ruffle on it.
Isn't it
It
fun?
just adds a little bit of flair.
Yes.
Which is really great.
Yeah.
So
what else could you add Serger crochet to?
oh, I could think of a lot of things. Okay, well, I know some people are really into decorating their garments. So I think you could actually put this on the edge of a sleeve.
It would be
which
cute.
would be really, really cute, don't you think?
I think it would be cute.
And you could even do it around the bottom if you wanted. You could keep going and make it look like a tutu if you wanted to do that as well. But just imagine you can adorn your garments with this, which I think is great.
And when I was sewing this, because the witch hat kind of took it outside of the box for me. I was like, oh, that's a fun twist to be able to take that hat that I just bought at the Halloween store
Yes.
that looks like everyone else's, and to add that little bit of Serger crochet, and now I'm different.
I says it makes it totally unique.
Yes.
And you get to use your creativity.
Yeah.
Right?
And you can, with your colors, you can do it 2 colors, you can do it in a cotton, you can do it in a metallic, but what if you took it and did it on your cloak to match. So like your witch
on
cape.
the edge.
Wouldn't that be
Okay,
fun?
that's great.
Okay, and there's also, we always see the
Yeah,
baby
the
bibs.
baby bibs are also another thing
And,
that's
and
really
you think,
fun.
and I saw someone ask the question, how well does it hold up? Well, it holds up pretty good. You do have to be careful when you're sewing it,
Yes.
and because if you don't catch the next set of stitches, it will get a little hole in it, but you can either take it and sew a few together, or just when you see that happen, stop, back up, go back over it, and it will fill that hole up.
Yeah, so the whole fun about this is you can use all different types of threads.
Yes.
And I think the heavier the thread, the better that it works.
Absolutely.
So
I think, once you get into either like a 12 weight or
An 8.
or an 8, then it just fills it up. And you can do Serger crochet with either 2 heavy ones, or you can mix and match a little bit. And I think that that's what's so fun on the Serger, is that you can do a cotton with like a sparkle.
Okay.
And Linda has a thing, what about glow in the dark thread?
Okay, that would be fabulous to
Wouldn't
do
that
that.
be fun?
Yes.
I love that. And what's fun with the Serger is, like on this one, I actually took that same thread and was able to do the chain stitch across it.
Which
so
is
you
darling.
So this is a pattern that we have for the witch hat, and to just add, it's kind of hard to see there, but we just added the little lines that match that edging again.
Which is so fun.
Isn't
and the
that
thread
fun?
that you used,
Yep.
I think someone had a question about that. This is a Glamour by Madeira. It is an 8-weight thread, so she used the purple and the green, which is adorable.
And I just wanted to mix it up. I thought about flipping them, but as I got into it, I was like, no, I'm going to keep it the same. So the other thing I wanted to give it a hit on, I had an idea. I was like, I'll be able to buy one of these hats with the wire in it, and we'll just be able to use my cording foot. No, don't do that, guys, or you're going to end up on thing 1.
And then a scary,
spooky
sewing
story. Yes, because it's not, you would have to either somehow sew like a binding on it so it went a little bit past that wire. So that was my other thought after I had sewed this. I was like, oh, I could have done that, or maybe I could have taken it out and put it back in, but that would have been tricky. So I just actually ended up tacking it on the bottom again so that it had that it went straight out.
Yeah.
So
that is just so cute.
Isn't that
because
fun?
I love the variegated thread that you used.
Yeah.
Which is really, really fun.
Yep.
And so I think
Are we
it
ready?
would be fitting. You
it
want
would
the
be
honors?
fitting. You do that one, and I'll do this one.
Okay,
All
here we
right.
go. Here we go.
What do you think?
Oh, I look so good in hats.
You
don't
do.
I? Yes. I'm ready for the party. So
This is like for your shy witch.
yeah, there's no
Yeah.
no turning that one down.
No, you just have to wear it to the back. And if I was going to sew it again, I probably would put maybe some flexi foam in it to keep
make
it
it
out
stiff.
But it's kind of cute.
I mean, look at this.
Look.
It's like
She's like going to the fiesta.
yes, that's how I feel. I feel it for sure. This is so darling.
Isn't it fun?
Yes,
So-
I love this, and I love how the crochet. You
Yes.
could just put it on baby blankets. You could put it on burp cloths. You can.
You can put it on a bag. Like the
I
flap
said-
of a
oh,
bag
that
would be
darling.
so cute.
Yes, you could.
So, yeah.
So it would be really fun to experiment and to try all different kinds of new things.
Absolutely.
So, the key-
And I have noticed a few of our customers have done witch hats. Like in the last week, I've seen some pop up, and knowing this was coming, I was like, oh, I see you.
Yeah.
I see you. Just hold on to that hat.
Yeah.
Because maybe you want to try this out. And
I think you
try it.
should.
So if you
How-
do, post.
I said, how many of you have tried this, and what success have you had so far? I mean, obviously it was a little bit of a learning curve at first, right?
It is. I wouldn't jump right into your hat. I would grab some scraps of fabric.
And play with it.
Your first one is just going to go right through. It's just a regular 3-thread wide overlock. So if you look at your
It tells you how to
sheet,
set it up.
It does. It shows you exactly how to set it up. You do that. You can do a 4-thread. So if you want, it gives it a little bit more structure, I
Yes,
feel like, but
it does.
you don't have to. And
Yeah.
so, and then just as you decrease your length,
yes.
yeah, I always have
Your
to go,
stitch
the
length.
width is the
Yes.
middle one, the length is the bottom one,
Yes.
the large one. So as you
Yes.
decrease that, then you get more and more ruffle to
Yes.
it. So build your first one with like a 4, and then you can go out from there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, who needs to crochet?
Not
And
me.
I mean, crochet or tatting or, you know, that kind of stuff is wonderful.
It
but
is.
if it's something that you just don't, and you have a serger, this will work on any 4-thread overlock machine,
Yeah.
right? So it doesn't have to be anything fancy. So you can experiment with whatever you have.
Yeah.
And I think it's adorable.
It's so much fun.
Yes, it is so much fun. So,
Do we want to try some?
yes,
All
I think we
right,
should
let's go to the
definitely
machine.
show. Yes, absolutely.
All right, so we just have a couple of scraps here, and we have it set up so with our 3-thread wide, and we're just gonna go here. We have our blade on, and we're just gonna run it through.
Now watch, make sure your fingers are not inside.
Yeah, let's not go to thing 1. And those stitches are formed on those stitch fingers. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to lift it up, pull that, put it back under, and I'm going to go ahead and we're going to add some ruffle right away on this one. So we're going to bring it up here. We're going to lock our blade, and then we are going to run it through again. And what we're looking for is we have the clear foot, and it's going to be so that that needle is just hitting the edge of our stitches.
I loved using the clear foot
Yes.
on this because you can actually see. And I
Yes.
agree with it. It's not very heavy, but I think it works really well because you can actually see where you're
Yes.
stitching.
I tried it with a couple other feet, and I'm like, your results are not the same. So
Yeah.
once you get to the end, pull it off, flip it over, and put it back through. And put that tail out of the way.
That's so cute, and I love that.
And
I love the variegated thread.
We're going to drop it down and ruffle this thing up. So I'm dropping it down to a 2.
So you're just barely getting those on the edge
Yes.
because it's going off of this. So don't be alarmed that it does go off and it's not going to be right on the fabric. You're
Yes.
actually, you'll eventually
You're
just
stitching in those last threads.
in the threads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would definitely slow this down because if you're going too fast and you get a little crazy, then it's a little bit harder to keep control. So
Yeah, it's so cute.
let's
I love
bring
that.
it back here, and you can just, I love this part, just kind of rub on there, and then you'll see all of those ruffles kind of sit back up.
Look
So
how
just-
fun.
Yep.
You
So there
just
they
can kind
are.
of, oh, I love that. And if you wanted it a little bit, you could play with your stitch width a
Yeah.
little bit too.
Yeah.
If you didn't want it quite so wide, but I
Yeah.
love that. Look
Yeah.
how cute. That edge is darling.
Isn't
I love
that
it.
fun?
Yes.
So that's how you do Serger crochet.
Well, I cannot wait to get mine out and try it again.
I'm
Because
excited.
I put it away and I said I don't have any grandbaby girls that, but it's okay if a little boy has something. With
It is.
Right?
It is. Yeah, get it
Or
out.
even just do it for
well,
myself.
And you can go around it like one time for the little boy and it'd be like, here's your bib or whatever that's all edged and stuff like that.
So you could actually do it without having it ruffle,
It is.
right?
Yes. Yes.
And it
yeah,
would still
yeah.
look really, really cute.
Yep.
I love it.
How do you end it so it won't ravel? That is
That's
a great
good question.
question.
Yes.
So if you're on it, like on the circle or even on the ends, like I flipped it so it's like I don't have to finish those ends, but when you get to the end, you are just gonna pull those threads and tie them in a little knot.
I says, yeah.
And then give it a little bit of, I like to finish it with just that little bit of sealant so that it does not unravel and that knot doesn't come undone.
Yes,
So,
that is a really
yep.
good
And we do
tip.
have videos on that. So
That's
if they're
awesome.
not there now, they are coming. So keep watching that Serger thing because we have a whole bunch of videos that are coming out. We're dropping about one a week. And like I said, they've been really good to do so that you can see what's going on the Serger.
Yeah,
So,
I love it.
Yep.
I love my serger and it's so fun. It just adds a whole new thing, especially when you start with your metallic threads and you
yes.
start
Oh,
playing
yeah.
with that.
The threads and the fabrics.
Yes.
Playing with all of it and
Yes.
seeing what happens. And
Yeah.
it really is a time to get it out of the box and just play.
Right.
See what it
because
does.
then you'll feel confident in what you're doing. You'll have a one-of-the-kind decoration.
Yes, you
because
will.
it's
No one
something-
else will have a witch hat like
Exactly.
you. I mean,
Well,
I'm feeling very witchy. What do you
I
think?
says, you look really good. You kept your hat on.
I did. We got to that point where I'm like, and we're still here.
No, it's cute. You got to see the glasses because the glasses make it even better. It's so cute.
I'm feeling very wicked today.
That's so fun. Cheri, thank you so much
Yes,
for
thank you,
sharing
Jackie.
this great tip. I hope that all of you that will try this. Make sure you post your pictures, and we'd love to see what you do with it. And that will be so fun. I'm so inspired to get my dust the dust off my my serger.
Well, you
and
can
get
leave it
going.
there. It's almost Halloween.
Oh, that's true. Then I'll be right in with the whole theme of all of it.
Yes.
Yes. All
Get
right.
your witch hat done.
I know. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Well, Halloween is such a fun time, and it's so fun to share different items and things to give. Well, stay tuned. Next, in our next segment, we're going to talk about some fun Halloween boxes that you're going to want to make on your ScanNCut. So join us. Chris will have Chris come back with us.
Yep.
And we will talk about Halloween boxes that you can make quick and easy and give to all of your friends. Stay tuned.
3 Themes Live is back in full swing, and last week we got our Jane Austen on during our quarterly book club.
We read Pride and Prejudice, and we were inspired to make a needle book, a table runner, and our exclusive Pemberley patchwork quilt.
We had Cindy Cloward, the owner of Riley Blake Design, stop by. She shared her visit to the Austen House in England with us and how that trip inspired new fabrics, quilts, and how you could get your hands on them too.
You are definitely going to want to watch all week so you can learn about the amazing trip we are going to take next year.
I'm definitely going. You should too.
Just watch 3 Things Live every Monday through Wednesday at 1 p.m. Mountain or 3 p.m. Eastern, or use the links below to catch up on what you missed.
Remember that 3 Things Live is where we always have something to make you smile
Something to learn.
and something to discover. Let's go.
We're going to do a self-binding baby blanket and do a miter corner. I found the middle points of all 4 of my sides and I put a pin in it. So on each of your squares, take a marking pen, just mark a line 1/4 of an inch. On all 4 corners, I'm going to line up my 2 pins. I'm just going to join my front and my back together. So you need to leave an opening. I'm going to have you sew, and then you're going to stop right there.
But you work from the middle out
From
on
the
both
middle,
sides.
Yep.
Okay.
All the way around. Now we're going to do our miters with the raw edges together and fold it to the corner. I'm going to use the lines on my ruler, and I'm going to draw a line from the stitching where we stop all the way across. I'm going to trim this off 1/4 inch, and then we're going to turn it right sides out. We'll take it to the iron, and we will top stitch around here to hold it into place, or you can use a decorative stitch, and then you press it really good.
Time is precious. That's why My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop is pleased to introduce the new roam-free collection. Simply set, snip, place, and press. Every piece is pre-cut, pre-fused, and has an adhesive backing, featuring the revolutionary applique by number system. Sewing is optional. Make each block individually. Or join them all together to make something truly incredible in a fraction of the time. Get yours today at mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com.
All right, everyone, we are back for theme number 3, and oh my goodness, you two, that was
Isn't
the
that fun?
coolest theme.
Yes, it
Yes.
really is.
You know, sometimes we just think of sergers as, oh, that it's how you finish a seam, but
Yes, no, it goes
you
a
showed
lot
us
more.
that
Yes.
it's way more than what you imagined, and I love it. I love it. I think it's so cute. You know, when you're saying no one else will have a hat like that,
Oh.
I thought you're absolutely right, and what a great conversation piece that's going to be at the next party.
Absolutely.
I
How did
didn't it
you do that?
myself.
How did you do that? And you're
Yes.
like, well,
Let-
it's magical.
You'll break out your phone and show the video. Say, let me show you
Let
how.
me show you. Yes. And speaking of videos, Jackie, I mean, seriously, if you guys have not checked out the playlist from My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop, go to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
I know a lot of you are over there right now. And take a look at the playlist that Cheri and Abby have put together. They've done a phenomenal job. And it really, oh my goodness, the videos I've been learning so much from.
Yes.
And they're great refreshers for all of us who maybe have been doing serging for a while as well. So
Yeah.
It's the
anyway.
camera work. I remember one of
Yeah.
the first ones we did, I was like, wait, you can see 01 and 02
Yes.
on the needles.
To see
Yes.
where it
So,
is. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly.
Well,
So
and
definitely check that
hopefully
out.
that will help so that you're not intimidated.
Exactly.
And it will be so much fun.
It will be.
So, and you're,
Yeah.
you'll make all kinds of really fun stuff.
And then make sure you join our Serger Smart Facebook page as well, because they're, Cheri and her team, they're sharing all kinds of ideas and tutorials and things like that. And then everyone shares some of their current projects they're working on with Sergers, and it's a great place to ask questions. So it really is a great community, and we want you to be a part of it.
Yes, it
All
is
right.
fun.
So, yesterday we talked about the ScanNCut.
I know,
And we
we
talked
did.
about the vinyl
Yeah.
and the layered vinyl.
Yes.
And I don't know. It's all so exciting because
Well,
there's so many possibilities.
Yes, and I love this part.
Yes.
I was having so much fun with making these boxes.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the reasons why I purchased
Look at
this
these.
machine.
Okay, these
Is
are the
because
cutest, and I'm going to
love-
show them
Yeah.
up close under the camera here in just a moment. But these are absolutely adorable.
Yeah.
And literally, they take about a minute to make.
Yes.
To
You'll
cut out,
see.
a minute or two to
Yeah.
cut out. And then when you put it together, a few more minutes, and all of a sudden you have a darling box. And the exciting part for me is that these are all girlfriend exclusive
Yes.
SVG
They're all
files.
designed.
Yes.
Nice,
Isn't that
nice
fun?
work.
So let's take a look underneath this camera, and you can see how cute this is.
Yeah.
To have the cutout of the jack-o'-lantern, and you can see the candy
Yes.
just behind it. But this one, you put a little bit of
Glitter
glitter,
behind, yes.
sheet underneath there. I love, of course, the ghost. And the really great thing about this, you guys, is that you can make these as small or as big as you
Right.
want because they're scalable files.
Yes. Which
Okay.
is see, and I love this
I'm
one.
in love with the
Yes.
coffin. Can I just say?
cute.
I
Yeah.
think the coffin is adorable. And it went together pretty slick. You know,
Yes.
at first I thought, ooh, how's this? There's a lot of folding and stuff.
Yes.
Actually was not bad at all. And I think, let's see, we've got this one too. So this one, I put a little orange paper on the back to be able to show right through. This one you left alone.
Yes.
And they work great.
Well,
so,
I think it would be really cute if you left it open and you put a little tea light, a little light in it.
Oh, okay. That's
I
a
did
great idea. I like
did
that.
kind of said that it was a fire starter at one time.
Oh,
If
oh.
you put a real candle
Yeah.
in there, I said no.
Yeah, not
But
a wise idea,
but no.
right?
But if you put a tea candle, is that what they're called? Tea lights.
Tea light.
Yeah, tea
tea
light.
An
light.
electric
Yeah.
tea
Electric.
light.
An
Tea
electric
light.
or a
Yes.
battery operated
Yes,
one. And it'd
exactly.
be so cute, and you could do a series of different sizes.
That'd be darling.
I love this.
Yeah.
So
They're cute.
Yeah,
this
this is very clever. I love it. Okay, show us how it's done,
All right.
Jackie.
All right. First of all, you choose your paper, and that's probably the hardest part.
There's so many great ones
Yeah,
out
if you
there,
love
isn't there?
glitter, I'm just saying, just be prepared that you'll wear the glitter I already took the.
Okay.
the
It's your
thing off.
sparkling
sheet off.
I
personality.
said I have had glitter everywhere. I feel like I'm eating it. So we're using our low tack mat.
Yeah.
Because that's good for paper. It's not real sticky. But so we just have a piece of regular cardstock that we're going to be using that's orange.
Okay.
So we can just place that anywhere we want to on our mat. And I brought in the design and I saved it to our machine. So we're going to show Cheri how fun it is.
I know they said, you can do this. I said, I haven't touched this yet.
I know. So we're going to show you how fun this is. All right. So
just wait.
we're going to let you load the mat. So you'll put it in between these little lips right here. And
Okay,
here.
all
And
right.
make sure that it goes in straight. Then you're going to push this little button here that looks like a grid. And that's going to load our mat into our machine.
I did it.
You did it! And it still likes you.
Oh,
So
okay.
it recognized the mat, so we're good, because if
Okay.
it didn't recognize the mat, it would spit it right out. But now let's find your design.
Okay.
So I saved it
Is it
onto the
already on
machine.
there?
So go ahead and say retrieve data. Then I saved it to the actual machine, so it's the top left.
Top left.
And then you'll see that there's the design that we
This
want.
one right here?
Yes. Push it. Keep pushing.
You guys, I broke.
Oh, there it
Oh,
is.
I did it.
Yes. So you scary. I know. So
Back to thing one.
I said scary.
Yeah.
But you can also have it on a USB if you prefer doing that too. But I wanted to save it on the machine so to show you how to bring that up. All right. So all we have to do is push OK.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
All right.
All right, and at this point, you can edit and you can change your size.
Oh, so I could make it bigger
you
if
could
I
make
want
it bigger or smaller. We'll just cut it
What?
out this size. This
All
size, we're going to
right.
push
All right,
OK. You're going to say, please select. Oh, you are a fast learner. And let's see, what are we going to do?
Oh, I'm gonna cut it.
Yay! Look at that.
So we're gonna cut.
Yes.
This is easy, guys.
It's
Yeah.
not very hard at all.
And then
So-
start.
Right.
Yes.
So
That's
we have
it?
we
That's
have our
it?
we have our standard blade in. So now the fun is going to be, and it's actually going to be a 3-minute cut.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it takes about 3 minutes, but it works up really fast.
Yeah,
and
it does.
it just does its own thing.
What it also does, it cuts and it also scores your
Yes.
lines. So the scores are the folding
Things
lines.
that you're the folding.
Yeah.
You'll see that in a minute.
And it's
Those
so
are-
quiet.
it
It
is.
is. It's really quiet. Let me show you while that's going. We actually have a pattern for you as well that you can find on our website. You're going to receive all 3 cut files for just $3.99.
Wow.
Yeah. And
That
so
is
you've got some pictures here, but this is what's really cool, is that we have the diagrams on how you fold this back together.
Yes.
Because I know that can be sometimes a little bit tricky.
Well,
so we've got,
especially on the coffin.
yeah, the
Because
coffin
the
is a little
coffin-
bit trickier. Yes. Here, the ghost is probably the easiest, right?
Yes.
Because the ghost doesn't even have glue involved at all.
No.
But, and then you can see right here on the coffin. But we've got some red lines that show you, okay, that's where you fold and so forth. And then I also put a picture right here so you could see the inside of the
Yes.
box, because that helped me when I was trying to figure out which way the tabs go. Do they go out? Do they go in? So hopefully this little picture is going to help you out right there. So
That is fabulous.
again, you've got 3 SVG files, guys,
So
that you
fun.
can use today. You can download today and make today.
It's so fun. So
Yeah.
the another thing that you would probably want is a really good tape of some sort, a double stick tape.
Oh, okay.
When you're putting your boxes together, I
Or
just
hot
use,
glue.
Yeah, she used hot glue.
I want to make sure that baby's not going
Okay.
anywhere.
All right, hot glue, or you could go E6000, or you could
Oh,
go
yeah.
to, any kind of glue.
Elmer's glue is going
I'm
to be
thinking
fine
of like
too.
Yes.
my scrapbook days, like the little tape
yes.
runners. Is
Yes.
that going to be a good
Yes,
tape?
just
Yep.
a double-sided tape. And I love having that because you can also buy it in as small as an 1/8 of an inch wide. So that's good. But hot glue works perfect. until
I'm
you
just
have to,
really worried about it.
Until you end up on thing
and
one.
then you burn your
Guys, I did not want these to come undone. They're
Well,
just too cute.
They are cute. So you
So-
can experiment with pattern paper, glitter paper. You can do all kinds of stuff. Okay, now it says finish cutting. Look at that. Push OK.
Oh, did we have the half cut on? Let's make sure. Someone said we had the half cut on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. You are so. Oh,
Donna is learning
kudos.
this. I failed.
No, you didn't. So don't take it out.
Okay, don't take it out.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're
don't remove
going
it.
to just hit please select, and we're going to cut it again. And let's.
We
show.
must have been cutting vinyl
We mu-
yesterday.
You did cut
Uh-huh,
vinyl, and I didn't even think to go into our settings, and we're going to change our half cut to off. Now, not all is not lost because you can actually cut it again.
So we just hit
So
start.
you hit start, and it will recut it
Exactly over the same place.
Exactly over the same place. Now, if you would have taken it
That was my
out-
practice run, guys.
No, we wouldn't want, it was your teaching. It was your teaching
Oh, my
moment.
teaching moment.
Yes,
It was her
Yes.
teaching
We
moment.
love teaching moments.
So
Yes.
that you know when your half cut is on, it's only going to cut through half of it.
How did she know that?
Yeah, you know what's really
'Cause
cool?
Yes.
Is Jackie, did you discover this? When you use the glitter cardstock, it's a little bit thicker.
Yes, it
So
is.
guess what happened when I cut it? It actually went around twice on its own. On
So-
its own, because this is what's so great about the auto blade technology.
Yes.
I've seen some comments out there about how people have said, well, you could get, you know, a much cheaper one
Right,
out there.
right.
You don't have to go with the more expensive. Let me tell you, from experience, I love this one because of auto blade technology. The
You
cheaper ones don't
to-
have it.
Right. You don't have to think about it's going to cut. You know it's going to cut for you.
Exactly, because it actually, rather than you trying to guess and change the dial, it's going to find what the pressure and the depth should be on its own. And then it told me when I cut this out, it was like, it's going to go around one more time because it needs to go a little deeper.
Right.
So there you
Right.
have it.
Yes. And I also think that when you do use glitter, that it probably will be a little harder on your blade than
Could be.
regular. So, I mean, just think of that too, that it might. And it is also, so I've seen some glitter paper that's thinner than others as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
So it's so fun to experiment.
But because of auto blade, you know that
Yes,
you're going to get the
it's all
right
gonna
cut.
be good.
Exactly.
Yeah, so do you feel confident
right.
in that you could actually do this?
I could. I
Yes.
think
I know
I
you
could.
could, and it was so fun. Are you just
Yes.
giddy? Please be giddy.
Just see what they're trying to do here. They're there. They're there.
Yeah. You know, and
I-
now that you're part of the grandma club, it changes everything.
Yes, it does. Because
Yeah,
it's
because the onesies we
t-shirts.
could do.
You want to make
and
all the cute things.
Like, how cute would he look in this?
Oh, it would be
Yes.
darling.
Yes.
Yes.
Or we do have a design on our website that says Mummy's Little Monster.
Which is darling.
Just
Yes.
saying.
There's lots of.
I think your little guy might need one of those for
Yeah,
Halloween.
I did one with the boo. I actually did one on a onesie of the boo design.
Right.
For my little grandson. So,
Oh, man.
yeah.
I know, it's too fun.
It
How
is,
many
it's
of
fun.
you are excited about the ScanNCut? I know this has been something that we just introduced not too long ago. Of course, it's been around for a long time, but it's new to us here at Girlfriends. And of course, we've got lots of classes on it. Jackie and I have been doing a lot of tutorials that you can find for free on our YouTube channel as well. All right, we're gonna unload that.
We're gonna see how fun this is.
All right, let's take a look.
All right, so now all you have to do is peel that paper right off. Look.
Oh, you did a small one.
So
There
I
we go.
did.
Look
I
how
did a
easy that
different-
was.
Yeah. It's a good thing I
Okay.
did a small one because we
We would have been here forever.
it would have been way long. So now you just take your spatula and all of the
There
pieces
we
just
go.
come off.
Look
Yes.
at that.
Isn't that?
You know what? That's just too sweet. I might want to use it for
Well, I
something
said
else.
you may want to save those pieces, but look at this. You can see
You can
the fold,
see the score lines right here.
Yes, which makes it so nice to
And
fold.
This, I mean, this is really
It's
simple.
just each one. Look how fast you're doing. We should have a timer.
Yeah.
How fast can you fold a
Okay,
Halloween
like
box?
I'm thinking back when my kids were young and like PTA mom
Oh, yeah.
stuff. Wouldn't that be fun to do this
Yes.
for like
Absolutely.
a class?
Well,
Preschool.
Even if you live in a neighborhood, there's not a whole lot of kids that come to your house. I mean, this would be just such a cute little gift to give. So look
I
at
love
Kris go.
that.
She is
Oh
going.
my goodness, it's
so
too
quick.
too great. I love this.
I love
Okay.
all the score lines.
Look at that.
So then all you have to do is glue that little tab right here.
Right
now,
here.
if you wanted to add,
Just right there.
you could add a piece of paper
Oh,
inside. You could just
gonna-
cut and just put it inside there to cover up the little. See, and you don't even need
You know,
scissors.
if we had scissors, it'd be really cool.
Look at that.
So look how cute that is. If you and you could even You could even draw on
You
it if you wanted
guys,
to. Isn't that darling?
I think it's adorable. It's
Yeah.
absolutely adorable. So super fun. Again, just one thing of glue here, and the rest actually just folds right in to each other,
Yes.
doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
And before you know it, you've got something like this.
That cute little thing.
Oh,
And
so
of course,
cute.
you need the candy.
of
right?
course.
So of course we need all of the candy
Sweet.
to go with it.
All the candy.
All the candy to go with it.
Trick or treat.
It's a happy day around this studio, folks.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at that.
So fun.
All right, so again, if you are wanting these SVG files, you can use them on a ScanNCut, you can use them on a Cricut, a Silhouette cutting machine,
Yes.
any kind of electronic
Yes.
cutting machine. We have included all the different file formats for you, and especially having the directions on how it all goes together, it's going to be super helpful.
Yes.
So you truly can do this project, and you can download it today, and make it with confidence, truly.
Yes.
And be excited, because now you have an adorable little gift to give to the little ones.
Who wouldn't love anyone?
Or
loving
me,
this?
I would love
I
one
would
of
say-
these, because
I
I
would
think
love
it's
one
so
too.
cute. On this one, we added a sweet little bow on there. I mean, you could just
You could bling it
embellish
however,
them however
right.
you want.
You
So
certainly
anyway, all right, friends. Well, we hope you enjoyed today's show, and we hope you leave feeling inspired. Make sure and head on over to our website, grab those SVG files, and if you haven't jumped on to the ScanNCut bandwagon yet, it's time to do that.
Yes, it
Cheri, are you
is.
ready to put
Yes,
in your
it
order?
is.
It's time to do that. We have so many great things planned for it. So Judy said she needs to learn hers. Yes, Judy. And have you seen our playlist on YouTube? It's getting pretty extensive.
It's been good.
And we just have more and more coming. So kind of exciting stuff. All right, friends, let's give you a few quick announcements before we end today. First off, we want to let you know that we have Christmas Club just around the corner.
Yes,
Yay!
that's exciting.
I am so excited for these.
Me too. And one of the reasons why Cheri and I are so excited is because all of your kits come pre-cut. That's right, folks.
it. Yes.
They are sewing only. They are not embroidery. However,
They are easy, and they're pre-cut.
And they're pre-cut.
And pre-cut. It's that.
I mean, come
so
on.
easy.
And
Right.
I hope you guys know, like, once you get it and you have you're doing it at home, because you'll have the pattern, you can mix and match.
Exactly.
So you're like, I don't want the Santa pillow. I want the, whatever. You can mix and match.
I want the pillow as a wreath, or,
Yes.
or
Or do
vice versa,
something
or
different.
the wreath
Yeah.
as a table topper. You can swap those out because they're the same size block.
Yes. And so it's like getting 16 patterns or something like that.
Well,
So-
when you start mixing and matching, for sure.
Yeah.
So again, you're going to receive 4 patterns with 4 kits, full kits, and 4 weeks of classes with Cheri and I for just $59.99.
Wow, that's pretty
so It's
amazing.
a steal. All the
It is.
classes
We should double
start
that. We're
October
pretty fun.
20th. I don't know about that, but we'll try our best. We'll try our best. All right, so head on over to our website. You can sign up for that. You made me choke up.
I know. She's
like-
thinking about all the fun we're going to have.
Exactly. And then we don't want you to forget, for those of you who love the long arm, or maybe you're not sure if a long arm is in your future, you might want to attend this. We have a Handy Quilter event coming up here very shortly, October 9th through the 11th, here at my girlfriend's quilt shop. And trust me, we've had people travel across the country for these events. So whether
so
you're
fun.
local or
Yeah.
you're afar, if you're thinking, you know what, I want to improve my skills on that long arm machine, or maybe I want to learn more about it and see if I really would like one, then it's time to come to that event, because it's going to be fantastic. And we have a national Handy Quilter educator coming to be with us.
And her passion is the free motion.
Really?
And letting the quilt tell the story. So I'm so excited to have her come.
That will be
Okay.
amazing.
I can't wait. And then in the meantime, have you joined our Long Arm and Loving It Facebook group Yeah, we have a Serger group, but we also have a Long Arm and Loving It group as well.
Wow.
And it's just a great place to, you know, be a part of a community, again, of people who love doing what you're doing. And it's a great place to ask questions, to share photos and inspiration. And also, you guys put out challenges in that group too.
We do challenges, and one of my favorites though is always the what's under your needle, because it's your chance to show and tell, and those are some fantastic quilts and some beautiful quilting that is so fun to see.
Oh, all of you are so inspiring. It's incredible to take a look at that page for sure. So check that out. It's MGQS Long Arm and Loving It, I think. Is that what the name of it is?
Yes.
Okay, so be sure and check that out. All right, friends, it's time to wrap things up. Thanks so much for being with us today. We hope you are leaving inspired, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep doing all the things you love, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.